Hi, once again, this is Greg Marshall, and today I'm going to go over the uh, the benefits of cardiovascular exercise and the different types of things that you should be doing to reach those fitness goals. And so, one, I want to talk about the definition. There's two different types. There's aerobic and there's anaerobic. Aerobic means it's using oxygen. It's usually a more moderately paced exercise, more like when you go on a treadmill or a bike and you're just kind of jogging and you can still talk and breathe as you're jogging. And anaerobic is more sprint works, something that's you're running as fast as you possibly can or going as hard as you can on an elliptical. And it's more of a sprint type activity, which means because it's so intense, there's no oxygen that's available to come in. So what does that mean for you? The two differences, I kind of get a little, my opinion is a little bit different than a lot of other people's opinion, but I think both work. And one, if you're looking for, my philosophy is if you're really looking for great results and really reducing that body fat, I'm more of a fan of shorter bursts of very high intensity cardiovascular exercise, more interval training, because I feel that really increases not only your fitness levels, but it's pushing your body to the max. And I think what that does is it shocks the bodies to change. I think anything that really pushes yourself is what's ultimately going to give you those great results you're looking for. So I'm a huge fan of interval training, and I think it's all about intensity, intensity, intensity. When you go on there, if you're just beginning, it's not about how fast is the person next to you doing it or how fast is your friend doing it. The gauge for you should just strictly be if you're pushing yourself as hard as you can, and each time you're getting better and better, and you're tracking that, whether that's miles per hour on a treadmill, RPMs on an elliptical, or the incline percentage on a treadmill or elliptical or any other piece of equipment. And I think there's been studies by one of my colleagues that says if you actually walk or do a light jog on an incline on a treadmill between 18% to 24% incline, it burns fat twice as effective as if you're just doing a light jog on a level field on a treadmill. So those are some fantastic case studies that I found out that we use with our clients, and they've been very successful. And you'll see it's a lot harder than you think. When you go on an incline, it feels like you're actually running up or walking up. And so keep that in mind when you're trying to challenge yourself for cardio. Some of the benefits of cardiovascular exercise is it's going to increase your good hormones. So it actually alleviates depression. It gives you those endorphins, so you feel happier, more excited, things of that nature. And it definitely can help your recovery time as far as how long it takes for you to recover from different types of exercises, maybe weight training, maybe stressful activities at work. But just keep in mind, when you're doing your cardio exercise, make sure that you're doing it intensely. I highly recommend you do anything between 15 to 30 minutes. Really push yourself though. Each time that you do your cardio, try to make sure that you're pushing yourself as much as you can, and try to get that cardio in 4 to 5 times a week. Even 6 times a week is good. That's my opinion. I've seen that work for a lot of people. I personally love to use that as well. And your body is the best way to gauge how hard you're pushing yourself. And I hope those tips help. Some of the best pieces of equipment to do cardio are a treadmill, a bike, an elliptical, or you can do sporting activities like basketball or run a marathon, things like that. Those are some great activities. I hope you find that useful. If you have any questions on any pieces of cardio, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Here's a tip real quick. If you have bad knees or hips, the elliptical is really well. A light walk on the treadmill is good. A bike is good if you have bad knees or hips. Make sure that you're being cleared by your doctor, but those are some things that can give you the same benefit of cardiovascular exercise, but don't put as much pressure on your knees, back, hips, things of that nature, and still allows you to keep working out. And as you're going through that, make sure you're asking your doctor what physical exercises you can do and strengthen up those tendons and joints around, or strengthen those muscles around the tendons and joints to get you the maximum benefit. Hope that helps. If you have questions, email me at gregmarshall gregley17@gmail.com. Find me on Twitter at gregleyutah. I'm on Google+. Check out the blog, www.fiture.tumblr.com, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.